Hey guys, and welcome back to Farming Simulator 2017 on Dusty Cove. Now, we started this on Thursday last week. I am now recording, this week's videos, but it is the week that I first did the first episode. It is currently Tuesday, so yeah, we are getting ahead at long last. You gonna be okay? Yes, good. And of course I need to set up GPS, so you guys probably heard me knocking the controller. Go. Drive. I say drive. Nope. Darn you. Apparently I don't know the keyboard layout for making tractor go forward. So, annoyingly, no fault of Dusty Cove at all. The game Really? No, we're on GPS, it's fine. The game crashed on me, and I was about this far, maybe a little more, about the same actually, when I went over to the Ford TW with the mod competition plow, 4-furrow, beautiful plow, and I went to raise it. And the tractor did a wheelie. Yes, it did a wheelie. A very nice one at that, which may appear on Instagram. If it's not, check, because it should be, maybe, possibly, I don't know. Anyway, it did a wheelie, and I disconnected it, checked my error log when I realised I can't do anything, and it filled it full of Lura script errors. The plow. If you leave that plow in the ground and quit out the game and come back into the game, oh boy, it doesn't like the world. So, note to self, never leave that plow on the ground when you leave the game. Because, yeah, wasn't happy. And it'll probably do it for every tractor, plow, whatever, I don't know. It was super glued in the ground. I jumped back into the game save, knowing the fact it would possibly do that. I was going to try resetting it, but it was just before I live streamed. And I'm literally just got done live streaming, so this is where we're at right now. Speaking of live streams, I need to start making those other ones live. Crap. So, the game save was okay after that. Kind of lost my train of thought as I thought about another topic that I kind of need to put out there. We know the results from the mod contest now, so whoever won them, congratulations. I don't know who you are right now because I'm recording this so far in advance, but congratulations to the winners. Unfortunately, we did lose someone that possibly would have won it. I wouldn't say unfortunately, actually, they deserve to get kicked out of the competition, and that was Black Sheep Modding. They, or whoever was in control of doing that pack initially, from what I've heard from other people, that they stole Matt's 698 tractor for the competition. I wouldn't say stole. They had permission to use it and release that pack, but they then decided to do it for the competition. So we'll go off of that. They used his 698, and the issue lies that for the mod competition you had to use your own parts. You had to build it yourself. You couldn't use anyone else's. That was part of the rules. They're there, they may not be there anymore, but they were there for plain sight to see. And because they used Matt's 698, that's where the issue lied. So, I don't know who did it, but it got reported and it got taken down. It took a lot longer to get taken down than it should have, because I knew about this, from me recording this video right now, about 2 weeks ago. Matt actually come into my live stream, which the stream archive is not currently live. I'm going to try and put them live throughout the week. Last week though. So, jeez, I don't know what date it would be, but he said in one of those live streams anyway. I can't remember what one. So that's got taken out. So it's on consoles now. Most of you guys already know this. I'm getting hammered by comments going, it's on console. Yes, I know it's on console, but there's a reason why it's on console early. But we're probably going to see an influx this week of mods getting updated. Matt is very hyped about working more on those TWs. I'm seeing him in my live streams a lot more, which is amazing to see Matt around, along with Dusty Dave, we've seen him around. No doubt he's going to be doing updates on this map, Dusty Cove. Auction David has been around as well. It's amazing to have so many of the modders in my live streams nowadays. Because I was always, and I'm no different. I'll speak my mind. I'll say, hey, this is a pile of poop. So it's nice to know the fact that I've got support of so many of these people. Which, yeah, if Auction David put something out that isn't good, or Dusty Dave, or Matt, or anything, I'm not gonna say that it's good when it's not. I mean, yeah, I'm friends with these people, but I'm not gonna still sugarcoat stuff because I like their work, and that's not who I'm about. I speak my mind, and I'll say it. A lot of the time that I've got direct connections with them, so I can turn around and say, hey, before stuff goes live, this doesn't look good, this isn't right. It'll get changed, but if they release something and it ain't good, I'm going to point it out quite openly. So it's not the fact I don't do that. But hopefully the competition went well. I believe they are. I think they live streamed it. I don't know. I've heard that from Matt today that they are going to be live streaming it. So hopefully I can see that. It depends what time it is. Truthfully, I don't know. We've got a lot on. Of course, it's getting close to us going camping at this point. So we're going to be working. We're going to be working getting the trailer sorted and all of that stuff. Unfortunately, the breakaway for the braking system, that's something happened to that on the way up there, because that is fried. The plastic's all bubbled. There's something not right with it. We're going to look at it today, I believe. Hopefully, by the looks of it, it's something simple that we can fix here, whether it's me that does it or I help someone that knows a bit more about trailers, because I honestly, I'll admit when I don't know stuff, and when it comes down to trailers, I don't know much about them. They're very simple, yes, but at the same time, it's not mine, and it costs a lot of money, and it could cost a lot of money to fix, because as of right now, as it sits, as the breakaway is broken, we plug that trailer in, the brakes will lock on. I think they should lock on, because the breakaway is, to complete the circuit, that cable is no longer attached to the breakaway components inside. There's something that happened in that pretty bad that ain't going to get repaired easy. I'm almost certain of that, and it's something that I noticed when we were leaving last time. We were incredibly lucky, because if that broke away on the highway, or the components failed inside that, it would have locked up the brakes solid, and that would have been brutal, to say the least. So we need to get that sorted. Once we do that, we can actually pull the trailer forward and clean it out, or clean it, check it out. There was some water getting into the trailer over the winter that we need to sort out. I think we'll be doing that again today. It's supposed to be nice and cool outside, so hopefully we can get to that and get her all buttoned up and check stuff out and fix her up. It's a good trailer. It's not particularly old. I think it's 2000 and... I think it's 2011 or 2012 trailer. One of the two. So it's not particularly old. It's old, older, but not brand new, but not too old. But it's got issues, that's for darn sure. I've got a feeling the place that my girlfriend's mum, Jess's mum, bought it from, it was a good trailer, but they are crafty, I think, to say the least. They're not good people, put it that way. And it's a big company. I'm not going to say the name of the company, but it's a fairly large company. But it's a typical place like that, I guess, isn't it? Used car dealership. Fundamentally, it's like that. They'll do you wrong. So what the plan is on these fields are to just get them all ploughed that need to get ploughed, run a cultivator for them that need cultivating. Once we get to about the 10-minute mark of this video, I'll stop doing the ploughing here, which is coming up on very rapidly. We'll move some stuff back to the yard from the shop area. We do have, I believe, I've got the Massey sorted with the horsepower, and we got the 2-bottom plough. I don't know if I've got it enabled. That's got some issues though. When it's above ground, lifted out of the ground, it still thinks it's in the ground sometimes, so I don't know how to fix that. I want to definitely look into that. I know I said at 10 minutes I'll stop plowing. We'll wait until we spin around and get set up on the next row. And then I'll go do it. So hopefully I can sort that, because I'd like to use that on this map. The map's got some decent sized fields. You know, I love maps that are realistic and 100% realistic, but at the same time I love maps which the creator has made their own fields where they're a good size. And you can get maps where, for single player use, if you're just hardcore into farm sim, it's beautiful for you. You spend hours just doing one field, and not bat an eyelid, but for content creators, having huge fields can be a pain in the rear end at times. And to me, their live stream fields is what I call them, where I can just sit back for an hour-long live stream, as long as you keep the interactivity. Like tonight, we hit so many topics which were amazing that the stream went real quick, and what did I do? I just plowed. I was doing that field and this field with this guy. So you can see where I blipped in courseplay. But it seems to be going okay. That top almost matches the tractor. Beautiful. Alright, so we are going to be using the class bigger Dominator 208. Real nice combine, I like it a lot. I do want to say, I don't know how public it is right now, the Chrome Optima, thanks to the guys over at Rumus Modding, the guys who do seasons, they have created a separate mod fix which injects itself into the baler to fix BMs. I wouldn't say they screwed up by any means, they didn't, but their unpreparedness to incorporate a huge mod. Let's say that, because quite honest, that's what it boils down to. Oh, you've got the plow facing the wrong way. Is that why it thinks it's only 2 meters wide? That makes a lot of sense. Alright, let's lift the plow. Turn the plow. Because if you guys look, it only thinks it's 2.6 working meters. And what's that stand there for? Weird. Okay, maybe it's going to go okay now. That little green stand was the actual stand. It was acting funky. There's no errors in the log, so this one. No, okay. Let's watch it for a second. I want to see how it turns plow. And because when it turns, it may put the stand up. I may have to swap plows. Hopefully this one gets updated, because I like this. Come on now. Now I don't want to waste your guys' time here. It's not flipping the plow. Oh, we'll leave it doing its thing and come back to it another day. We'll swap it out, I think. What I was after, actually, is... yeah, here it is. Oh wow, it's just that quiet. Jeez. So here's the 2-furrow we've got on. Works like a champ, but once we go over some rough ground, it thinks it's actually in the ground when it's not. So if any of you know how to fix that, please let me know, and I'm gonna ask the guys on TeamSpeak at some point if they know. Today I'm probably not going to get on TeamSpeak much because I need to get my head down and working on stuff. So these tractors I have... oh, we've got the John Deere there we could have used. Never mind, we'll use the old go here. I have given them a little extra horsepower. I believe I mentioned previously I bumped it up to 56, which is more than it should be. But it having 16 horsepower made it pretty much useless It's something that will get fixed, I know. But now it should be reading the correct sort of speed. It's also got the white tyres on it. I don't know how I feel about it with the white tyres. It looks mean. Looks like a nice tractor puller, actually. I'm not too sure. So what we'll do is we'll poodle along here. Show you guys a bit of the map. As we head off to the star. Now this is my third season map, but this is my first season map that's been made with seasons, basically. Thornton, Cobra, all of those, they never supposed to have seasons. I'm thinking, now don't get hyped guys, but I may, in my live stream today actually, Matt Y and Oxygen David may start talking about getting his map seasons ready. I hope so. I hope. That and the multi-terrain angle. And it's a shame with Oxygen Dave, but I feel that he doesn't put in as much good stuff into his maps because of the consoles, and doesn't do them separate. And it's my way of thinking, but build a map for PC and then convert it to console is what I would do personally. If I was going to do a map, that's how I would do it. And I think that's how majority of people do it, but Dave doesn't. It's a shame. But I hope he does add multi-terrain angle. I think it's crucial nowadays, to be quite honest. And adds in season support. I wouldn't say it's necessary. Will I play that map with season support? Maybe. From what I'm hearing, that could be my Thornton killer. Now, of course, this is Monday's video. You may be wondering, well, where's Thornton? I don't want to stop Thornton. And there's some people... Can't you wait? There's some people that say that I should stop or whatever, that they're getting bored. I get people getting bored of the map. I'm probably just going to go down to doing it once a week. Dusty Cove may fill that spot for the time being, but I'm not going to stop it completely. It's my favourite map. It's my home map. If I was going to say a map was my home, Thornton is my home. It's the map which I feel was the turning point of my channel, to be quite honest. It's what changed a lot of stuff, that put me in contact with a lot of mod creators. Now, you may be going, what the hell are you doing? So am I. It won't power, guys. And yes, this is a heavy baler, but just to move it around a yard, this is more than capable of doing it. Bringing it home, yeah, probably could get away with bringing this home with it, to be honest. We're not going to. We brought the old Massey down to get hooked up to the header trailer. But I do want to use the Massey for stuff. I really do. Because open station tractors like this, I have a huge soft spot for. I really do. I just like these old stuff. Are you going to connect? Yes, you did. You connected on the drawbar. Perfect. Perfect. Wonder why it's showing connected on the front. I wonder if you can put weights on this thing. Can we buy weights for this? Let me have a look. I wonder if these will work. Let's see. We've got nothing to lose. So, I do have the Massey pack in here, for anyone wondering. It's not that I'm not going to use it still. It's definitely just a shame of what happened. Now if this works, this would be awesome. Oh, it's not going to work. Okay. Well, what that means is I'm going to do a little bit of working out to see what that uses to connect, because let's see what probably won't. No, I don't think it has the connector. Alright, we'll just go ahead and sell that, because I don't think we are going to particularly need it anytime soon. The 698s, as much as I want to use them, I just don't like their cabs. I think they didn't do a good job with the way they look, to be quite honest. That's weird how that all of a sudden gets something wowed to it. Alright, that should do. Let's jump in the class. I've got it the right way, yep. We may see an update for this as well, this combine, because it's definitely not without its issues. Hopefully that's right. So what we'll do is we'll drive this back. The mowers here will bring back at a later date. Now, quite honestly, does any traffic come down here? I don't think so. Do they? I can't remember. We'll get the Massillon follow me, actually. Shouldn't have any issues with that, and then we'll come up and grab the Chrome Optima here. Now I can use it. I'm so happy I can actually use it. I was speaking into Racken, which is, I think he is basically the guy who started Seasons. I'm not 100%. I could well be wrong on that one. It's either him or Seb, I believe, that started it. Anyway, one of those two. Well, speaking of Racken, oh, don't I have that? Oh, that could be an issue. Oh, I do have follow me. Beautiful. Oh, is that a custom character? Have you guys seen this before? Is that an Easter egg? Interesting. Now I think that's stock in-game character, but the clothing he's wearing there. Easter egg maybe? Oh, now we have a vehicle. Well, we're on our way. Slowly but surely. If I was going to say one thing about Dusty Cove, the pedestrians are too many pedestrians. And you're going to run through them no matter what. That tractor's going to kill him. You're going to just... Nope, nope, nope. Oh, you avoided him. Evasive maneuvers. That was lucky. I need to get a thumbnail for today's video too. The roundabout. That will be interesting. I really like this combine. Something about it. I like these older ones. They remind me of the Massey Ferguson combines I grew up watching. What way do I need to go? First exit. Is the tractor okay? Yeah. Good. This is where it may get interesting. Put our lights on too so we can be seen. I like the interior of this combine. It's definitely modelled very nice. Probably one of the best modelled combines. And there's some issues up top, but you look down at the dials and everything and they're on point. And I never noticed how the joystick moves too. Sick. It definitely needs some work, but it's there. Fundamentally, it's all there. Power! So I hope you guys are going to enjoy Dusty Cove as much as I'm enjoying playing it. It's a map that's definitely sapped me right in very quickly. Very, very surprised. So I think I will just do Thornton once a week. I may not do it That's all this week. I want to see the difference, to be honest, as I'm going to be still here, hopefully. I say hopefully because I think I'm ahead. God, I hope I'm ahead. One thing I will say is stream archives. I've been very lax of putting them out, so apologies for that. I don't want to do a massive dump, but I may end up doing it over the weekend. So there may not be any videos. I don't know. Probably won't be. I'll just try and get... Almost got a week's worth of videos to get pooped out. No, we're okay going this way. Just still trying to find my way around the map. I'll tell you one thing. I was on... The guys here have got the like this. It's not a fitness cross trainer kind of thing, and I jumped on that yesterday. It was only me in the house. I just jumped on it for the hell of it. Oh my god! Are the tops of my legs by my knees? Oh buddy, they're a little sore. Let me tell you today. They're coming? Yep. So I want your guys' input on this. Do we get animals on this map? And if so, what animals? Do I bother with dairy? Do I not bother with dairy? Do I not bother with pigs and go sheep? I don't know what to do on this map, guys. I really don't. We'll stop here. I'm not sure. Whoa. Well, we'll keep this, so we'll remove you from the follow. Thank you very much. And this can get shoved over in here. Far, far away. I love the way the ground's not level on this map. And Dusty Dave was on about my stream tonight, leveling that out. It was definitely a case of, boy, what do you think you're doing that for? I said, me personally, I quite enjoy that. I don't know you guys' opinion on it, but I like when there is uneven terrain because it makes the tractor work. It makes the physics engine work. And it feels like just look at that there. See that pivot in front axle? Watching that, and you feel the motion and the tractor lean, and this... Is it just me? I hope not. So I like that stuff, like the dips here. Gives it a bit of immersion, I think. Because, well, what's level? This tractor's very quiet. Alrighty, the combine. Where are we going to shove you then, laddie? Probably in here. Get it out of the way. Yeah, easy. There we go. Alright, so... Oh, white! Oh, that's screwing everything up. No, I'm done with you. Stop. Okay. Garage. Let's put creator tools back on. That plow shouldn't be doing that, guys. Oh dear, why have I lost sound? The tractor appears to have lost... I have no in-game audio anymore. Interesting. That is really weird. Can we get in-game audio back, maybe? There we go. Way. Oh, that was worrying. I've never seen that before. Alright, so let's... Oh, we don't want the radio on 100%. Switch our radio off. I've not listened to the radio in this game for a while. Okay, let's just create a tools back on. And sell this plow, yes. And go into... That's a shame. Hopefully that gets updated. I don't believe Coursplay's updated for a while neither, from what Rob was saying. But they're busy with cattle and crops right now, so to me that's understandable. Now the reason I did create money to swap that out is because I purchased that plow through Creator for money, so I don't want to gain any or lose anything. So now this is without a plow. And it gets bumped in field 2, but probably close enough to the end of the video to let it lie. We'll drive this back, tail between our legs. That has ruined this field. We'll see if I can create a course and just start from there and let it go ham. That's a pain in the rear end. Because what we'll do is we'll just reset it and it should appear in field 2, but that's by the by. We'll probably end up calling it quits on that sour note once we get back to the yard. That's a shame. I should have known something was funky with that plow. It's probably really rushed like half the implements out there. Shame. There's actually another implement that I want to get. It's going to be kind of fun to use that too. But I don't think I currently have it enabled. And that's the rollers. Unless I've already bought them back. I may have bought them back already actually. At previous time. I'm not quite sure. And the cultivator, it could be over the other side of the yard. And this reminds me of Sandy Bay with the dairy side, but I've kind of made the dairy side my main yard. Which there's a part of me that does want to do dairy. I don't know. I don't want to have to keep going through the same thing I did on Thornton, where I'm constantly feeding. Oh, there's a rollers on the cultivator. Feeding the darn things, and that's what put me off doing the animals. It's just so. It's not a case of it's so much work, but so irritating. But you may not have to muck them out like on Thornton. Honestly, as much as I enjoy doing that, that's another thing that's annoying, is doing that. But it's real. It is real. Okay, so let's find it. Click, 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 click. It's a shame too, because it starts you off on this plow. Oh, and this track here, I'm not a fan of, but I've already talked about this one. It's just, I think, too narrow and too flat. The ones Auction David uses are better. I actually mentioned this to Dave, swapping these out for a better one. I don't know how many tracks he's got like this. Hopefully it's easily swapped out. So I'd feel bad if it's not. All this way to get a darn plow. This is a huge field though. No joke, we can grass silage the living snot out of this field. Now this will make a bark. This will really make a bark. Yeah, I think I will mention to Dave about that track actually. I just think it's too narrow. And this I'd say is a fairly legit tractor for the width, and it's a bit much. It's more of a green lane for a landy, to be quite honest. So this is a 6-furrow? Yeah, 6 furrows. The other one was 4. Alrighty guys, so I will call it quits. Kind of disappointed on that factor of the plow not functioning, but hey, needs must, I guess. So I hope you guys have enjoyed, and we will be back tomorrow on I don't know, Green River or Orchard. No, Orchard maybe. I don't know. I don't know what map we'll be on tomorrow. So until next time, guys, catch you later. See ya.